Okay, so tell me, do I got this right? Okay. The phone assesses who you are, where you came from, who your people was, your conversations, dates, times, activities, everything. And then when you ask it a question or something, it puts it up again. It makes up its mind the question that you asking. Or when you talking, it makes up its mind about how to feel. Basically, as a resemblance of you and all the components of people and items that have transferred into it. The best of the consensus. And that voice speaks to you as new. And then you got people on there who notice and they know what you gonna think when you hear your shit. So they come on to manipulate you, to guide your understanding or your point of thought where they want it to go. Okay? And then that's it. Okay, so you got that. And then you got people putting stuff on the internet. Okay, you got people putting stuff on the internet about you to bring down your name, to disrespect you, to lower who you are. Because they don't want you getting high and ranked. Because they don't want to lose their spot. They have the fear of that. And then they have the fear of you getting access to all the things that they did to you before you were awakened. And so you got that. And then you got the projection, the assumptions that they got from their guide as to how you would delete their stream of income or their self-worth. And they didn't want to raise the bar by doing right by you. So they chose to stand on what they believe in and cause harm to you to make sure that you never reach into your destiny. The destiny that is not your destiny, that is the projection and assumption from a being that is just like a human being. Somebody assumes something, they make an ass out of you and me. So you take that as law and fact and you make a move like that off of that. Okay, next. Okay, so projection. So they listen to it. Okay, bam. Okay. So yeah, okay, so they put the ooh. So they lie about you on the internet to bring the consciousness. So that's where that gossip and shit come from. They lie about you on the internet to break you down or to push the narrative in whatever stories, whatever understanding, to push it to falsehood. So that whatever they're saying is not true anymore. To dilute the truth, and ain't nobody did this but somebody who has something to hide, or somebody who loves somebody that has something to hide. Nevertheless, if it was just all real and all true, shit, it'll be all good. Because a motherfucker, you can understand the truth. You can understand the truth. If a motherfucker gave me some grace, it's because they know the whole context of the situation, and it was like, bam, I feel you. Okay, in that situation, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard to confess, that you ain't got no money, especially if you used to paying for your own shit. Sometimes it's hard to confess that you wasn't strong enough to stand on your values when a motherfucker came at you with certain offers. Sometimes it's hard to confess that You ain't had no value about that shit. You really didn't give a fuck. Shit, it didn't really make you or break you, but they thinking about it away, so you try to say you had some value. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, say these things. But if it wasn't hard, if we were able to tell the truth, we wouldn't have these issues. If we gonna have issues, let's have real, honest, true issues. Let's not have made up false ass issues. We're creating all the shit that we don't want to happen when we do that. That's saying that you don't believe in God for real. You don't believe in God for real. You don't believe in your standpoint. You don't believe in who you are. It don't matter if you get up on here and do this or say this or whatever the case may be. You don't believe in God for real if you can't be truthful in a moment, in a season, in anything. That's just how it is. If you can't be honest, you don't believe in God. So the switch word trick, slice up all that shit, it's like, okay. And then it's like, oh, I'm trying to escape death. And it's like, you ain't gonna die if you quit trying to escape death. You trying to escape death, you killing your motherfucking self. You trying to escape death, all the while you got the mindset you trying to escape death, you killing yourself. If you just lay that thing down at the foot of Jesus, you ain't gonna die. Shit, if the worst thing they can do is kill you, and if you do it, you ain't gonna die, why not do it? Shit, why not do it? You gonna slowly kill yourself anyway. To not be able to live in your truth is to not have no motherfucking life. To not be able to live in your truth is to not have no motherfucking life. You got the life of whoever you trying to be or impress. You not having no life. And it's hard when I come up in comparison to people when it comes to that, because I'm not like everybody else. And ain't nobody like everybody else, but I ain't met nobody like me. These people have ways and stuff. I met people with my character traits, but a lot of people I meet, they have ways, traditions, religions, whatever it is that they constantly always do, and whatever the case. I don't do none of that shit. I'm not going to be standing in front of no camera forever. I'm not going to be talking forever. I'm not going to be being quiet forever. I ain't going to let you beat my ass forever. I ain't going to kiss your ass forever. I love you forever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just fall into this lane. I don't party all the time. I don't be in the house by myself all the time. You know, I don't always want to be bothered. I don't always want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very normal for me to be in my truth. It's very normal for you to bump into me and I be doing some shit you never expected the fuck I be doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm different, you know what I'm saying, from other people when it comes to that type of shit. But, yeah. What was the point? I don't know, girl. I don't talk so much shit. But, yeah, you heard me. Let me replay. I respond.